So this is the BattleTech beta, a game kickstarted by Harebrained Schemes, the people behind the Shadowrun reboot. Well, I say reboot, I think the Shadowrun games last came out long enough ago for it to just be considered something completely separate. Yeah, so this came out at the beginning of sometime last week. Initially it was going to launch with a multiplayer beta as well, but they had to hold that back because I think they're having trouble with the netcode. But they did release a single player at least, which is nice. So we get to play against some bots. Here I'm going to set myself to a slightly larger battle, because it's nicer to be able to field a slightly larger variety of mechs. As you can see here, there are several preset lances. But actually I think I'm going to make my own. I'm going to make them random as well, because it's always fun to be surprised. Let's try Death Valley. I haven't played that one very often. Oh, I've only just noticed that these different time of day and weather settings actually change depending on which map you selected. A windy day. Oh, it's called mood. Not weather. Interesting. Okay, so my catapult, I'm probably going to want someone who can... usually I put Arclight in there because they have a passive ability that reduces their initiative. Reduces the their place in the phase order. Increases their initiative. So they can actually move earlier than they would, which I find pretty useful for the heavier mech in my team. What else should I bring along? Almost always bring myself a hunchback, that's a good workhorse. An AC. Ooh, shit, wait, shit, don't I get the wrong hunchback? I got the wrong one. There's one with a, yeah, this one, with the AC-20 instead, because that packs a serious punch. Who have I put in it? Sumo. No, let's not have Sumo in that. No, I don't need Paradise and Locust. Let's put Witness in that for now. I want Paradise in this one because of the short range of the AC-20 you need to keep moving to get them. However, that tends to bring you out of cover. So if you have this passive ability, evasive mode, it means as long as you move your mech you always have the evasive effect on you, which massively increases your chance to dodge attacks. So this allows him to basically not require cover as much, allowing him to always stay in range of his targets. Okay, for my light mech I usually like to take the cheaper commander, which has got a large laser, which increases gives it a lot better range, which is nice. Okay, for my other mech I have some spare civils. So what should I take with me? Got some Centurions, got... How many spare do I have? Quite a few. Take a Griffin with me? Oh, I could. I could also take something a bit heavier than that. I still have 3 more, but there's nothing which is 3 more C-mills, so you know what, let's just go with the Griffin. And in this Griffin I shall place a slightly better gunner. Oh yeah, when firing a single weapon can ignore cover. It's quite useful. Yes. Oh yeah, this Witness's passive ability here allows it to sensor lock. No. Show you the actual mech warrior. Allows it to sensor lock targets, which means it removes the evasive effect from them, which is as long as you maintain sensor lock. Good if you have mechs sprinting around everywhere and you want to take them out. No idea what the enemy forces are going to be, but apparently lighter than me for some reason. Quite often I found the randomness needs to actually generate lighter lances than it should. I think that might be a bit of a bug. I'm sure they never use as many C-bills as they should. It seems to be like entirely random as opposed to you know, picking a random number of mechs which actually make up something close to the limit. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Pretty good. I'm running on high graphic settings at 1080p. Not sure how well this is going to record or if it's going to be stuttery as fuck. Runs smoothly on my computer though. As you can see, everything looks nice and shiny. Yeah, I do really like the look of the mechs. Got good detail on them, even though you're probably not going to be staring at them too closely. You're going to be out here, actually looking at the map. Okay, but before you actually encounter any enemies, as you can see, I can just choose any of my mechs to move around, because you basically just keep moving everybody until you've encountered an enemy on your sensors or visual. So you're most likely going to pick them up on sensors first. So usually I move my heavier mechs into position before I send my scout across, because my scout tends to find things a lot earlier. Can I actually walk down that cliff? Or am I stuck up here? I think I'm stuck up here. Okay, so I have to walk down here.
Move order confirmed.
I'll sprint down here. Sprinting puts you into evasive mode as well.
Reporting.
Set my hunchback in.
Certainly. Waiting on you, Commander.
Coming up. Let's sprint along this way, little one. There's a little comms tower there. I haven't actually played on this map before. I've played on all the maps, but I keep forgetting to change them when I start a game. So the enemy's taking their turn. They start by that big beacon, if you haven't guessed. Okay, no contact yet.
Awaiting orders.
Getting closer, so I'm going to sprint my way into trees.
Moving out.
Because that'll give me cover, then I'll be both evasive and in cover.
You have orders?
As you can see, when you select movement, you also select heading. You can turn to face a certain amount depending on how much you've moved. The shorter distance you move, the more you can turn. It's very important because that dictates where you can be shot at, which armour you take hits from, and obviously who you can actually shoot at.
What can I do for you?
All of which are important things to manage in a fight, so you can always make sure you're taking damage to your stronger pieces of armour.
Yeah.
Want to let them get behind you. Probably should follow him actually, but
On it.
I'm a lot slower. Luckily I've got a lot longer range. I have a feeling I should have turned the graphics settings down. I think this is running like arse. What are we doing? Also, since this desert, I assume it will affect how much heat my mechs build up. But as I say, I haven't actually played in this. What the hell is that? Weird blue crystals. Okay. Now I'm actually going to push my scout up and try and detect some stuff. I might be flanking entirely in the wrong place right now. Okay,
Hey,
they're
Commander,
there.
I got something on sensors. Commander.
Okay, right now I'm actually going to move, because I'm going to use this as
On my way.
cover. I don't think they won't spot me. I'm probably on their sensors now though. This guy can move straight up. No move, not sprint. Actually, I might as well sprint. I realise I have nothing to actually shoot at. I should have sprinted him as well. Whoops. Oh well, mistakes.
What do you
Okay,
need?
arc light, let's get a bit closer. Oh, you can't get a bit closer. Well, you know what? I'm not going to show off my jump jets because these build up heat, but they allow you to move and turn to basically any heading. So very useful little things.
Here we go.
Seeing as I don't intend to fire this turn, I might as well build up some heat. I can dump it next turn. Interesting, they didn't move very much.
What can I do for you?
Wait, what? That counts as cover? Oh, it's behind... Okay, I'm not entirely sure why this counts as cover, but you know what? I'm not going to knock it. know what, I'm going to sense lock this dude. Let's see what it is. It's a locust, I mean, because it's 20 tons. That's the only 20 ton mech you can get at the moment. Doesn't mean I can fire at it as well. He's coming sprinting at me, but he won't be able to go evasive because I've just sensor locked him. So I can shoot the crap out of him. Who should I kill him with? Well, let's take Apex.
Yes, Commander.
I want to get in a position so I can shoot him back, but I also want to get in a position where I can shoot him back without getting shot back myself too much. So if I do that, I'm still facing up the road, but I can shoot him in the back. I'm also not in cover, but I don't think any of his other mechs are going to get close enough to be accurate. RIPU, okay, let's not fire that, that's not very accurate. As you can see, you can untick or tick weapons, the ones you want to fire at once. I'm not going to alpha strike because the LRM has a very low chance of hitting and it's quite low ammo anyway, so I want to keep hold of that.
Firing at enemies.
As you can see, it has pretty much... Whoa, okay.
Tango down.
He made a big mistake. Not sure why he sprinted into that. He must have had me on sensors. The AI does that sometimes. They like to get in close and punch you. Which is an effective tactic, but that tends to happen. Okay, what have we got now? A commando and a thing. I'm not sure what a 50 ton one is, there's several 50 ton mechs in this game. Why can't I see him? Is that really covering him? Mate, you've got bad eyesight. Why do I only get the widths again?
Commander.
Okay, I can't move anywhere with... Oh, so I'm going to move somewhere with just blocking cover so they can't actually shoot me. Then I am going to sensor lock your other scout mate. Let's take out their little ones while we can. It'll be quick and clean. This guy seems to be bringing himself in. Well, I've dodged that, so he hasn't sensor locked me, but somehow he can see me. See, that's what the evasive is useful for. You completely dodge attacks, where cover only reduces the damage you take from... Right. Okay, Paradise.
How might I help?
Your turn. Should I walk in and punch this fucker? What's the chance of hitting him? 95%, and I'll be in cover. I want to kind of hit him in the centre though. Or should I smack his arms off? No, I want to punch him. Yep, let's fucking hit him.
Confirm.
Quite a lot of my matches devolved into punching before. Let's begin it. So that basically crippled his right torso as well as his arm, meaning any hits on his arm, which would hit his arm, would hit his torso. Like that. And then once that's destroyed, any hits will go to his centre torso. If I punch him next turn, he's probably pretty fucked. He's also unsteady,
I've got more hostiles on my screen.
because, you know, you just got punched by a 50 ton mech.
Aye aye.
Okay, can Apex get anywhere around to his same side? No. Oh fuck. I can't see anyone else, annoyingly. Well, fuck. Okay.
On the move.
I'm getting myself into cover because at the moment I'm just standing around like an idiot. Well, I could hit basically his entire mech here, but quite a lot of it is already missing. Ah, that wasn't too bad, that was mainly in his centre.
Yep.
I'm going to make out like attack at this point, because can't do much else. 90% chance to hit. It's all on that side, so that's probably going to punch straight through his armour and into his torso. If it hits, I have a feeling this is just going to take him out instantly.
Acknowledged.
he says that most of it hits his leg. Well, it knocks him over though. Not that that's very useful this turn. When a mech's knocked over, until they stand up, you can do cooled shots to any point on their body, which means you get a much more increased chance to hit that particular component. Obviously, he was next in turn order, so he could just stand straight back up, so that's not actually very helpful this turn. But it also reduces the distance you can move. As soon as I expose this guy, I'm going to get shot to shit. I think I'm just going to sensor lock people. Going to be a good little scout. Ooh, Centurion. They do like Centurions. Uh-oh. That's a pretty big hit.
There's a hole in my
Why wasn't he evasive? Does punching people remove evasive? Okay.
Awaiting orders.
I'm going to punch this guy again because this will take him out.
Certainly.
Okay. I can take the hits to the front armor. Okay, what's the 50 tonner doing? Okay, who have I got? Apex.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see if there's a position I can jump where I can hit this gun back without return fire. I mean, I can shoot him with the LRMs, but... would be a surprise. Okay, I'm going back here. I'm just going to shoot him back with some LRMs.
Engaging jump jet.
I mean, this is going to increase my heat quite a lot anyway. Only 40% chance. Fuck it. You know what? I've committed to this, I might as well try.
Enemy outflanked.
Did I completely miss? Yes. Oh fuck.
What do you need?
Ooh, I have the ability to inspire people now. So inspirational, because this morale gauge, once this is full, you can inspire any particular mech and that will increase their ability to hit someone. See, I'm not really going to be able to maneuver very far, and if I do, it probably reduce my chance to hit, but... no. I like to maneuver behind these people, but that would involve moving a huge arc all the way around here, so you know what, I'm just going to shoot them. Hopefully this will destabilise them, so I can knock them over later. It doesn't do much particular damage, and are instead to spread themselves across the entire body. They're very good for knocking people down. Oh, he's obliging it, separating himself from him, so I'll be in a much better position to shoot this guy in the back.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay. What else? This can move another. Oh, suppresses evasive only. Let's just run it on him so I can see what he is. Okay, he's a hunchback, so he's going to be shorter range. He's a hunchback with lots of lasers, while I'm a hunchback with the AC-20. That's going to be pretty melty. Oh, that is bad. That is
Smoke in my cockpit.
very bad. Knuckling it on the side where my weapon isn't. Fuck. I can get behind him and shoot him in the back. I don't know if I can do that. Also, where I'm facing, my other arm will be facing him as well, so... What? The AC-20 wasn't there? Oh, he blew up the ammo for it. Okay, all my AC-20 ammo was there. Okay, now I am fucked. I shouldn't have done that. Well, shit.
The target is confirmed.
Ooh, right, I understand also. That is going to worry him.
Commander.
I can definitely above this guy. I can. Last time I did this really fucked me up. Tempted to just go for it this time, but I think I'm going to be sensible and not. I can't position myself in a good way to take this guy out, so I'm going to get behind this guy who's facing entirely the wrong way. Actually, I can't do that without jumping, so I jump into cover. No, not really. Okay, I'll jump here so the other guy can't see me, and shoot him in the back. Oh, it's going to be crispy, but I need to do this because I need to take this out quickly.
Armor it is.
Well, I think I hit every single piece of his armor there.
Yeah.
I think this guy's going to try and engage me, but this guy's a bigger problem for him. I need to engage him. All hits to one side. He is severely unstable. Good. If my other guy can punch him, knock him down, and then Apex should be able to shoot him in the face. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Lucky I'm evasive.
Damage minimal. I hear ya.
Okay, witness, it's time to be a surprise. I'm gonna come somewhere you can't see me, so next turn I can move.
Pedal to the metal.
But now I'm gonna pop out and actually be some help. Okay, Hunchy's gonna fuck me up. Oh, he's gonna shoot me in the back. Oh, rip. Oh, how did I survive that? Okay,
Yes,
mate.
Commander.
I'd like to punch this guy. Knock him over, please.
As you wish.
Yes! That's exactly what I wanted. Hey, I'm front facing that guy. I mean, I'm still about to get fucked up because I've got my wrong arm pointing at him, but
Aye, aye.
that guy's not down. So if I look... Oh, well, can I indirect shoot him, of course. Can I move? If I move there, I can shoot at him directly. Try and do a cool shot there. Let's put the LRMs as well. Let's get really... Ooh, no, let's not go that hot. Oh, I could remove one of my medium lasers instead, because they're not very likely to hit.
Loco.
Oh, that didn't do very much.
I'm
However,
starting to cook. Yep.
I look like an alpha strike that guy. You know what, let's inspire, let's do something
Let's
fucking
hit 'em
insane.
hard.
Come on. Yes, now everything's a 95% chance to hit. What? I have direct line of sight, it won't let me fire those. Eh? Here it says, oh, if I move there first. That was me being stupid there. Now. Full shot for centre.
Let her rip.
It's going to be a little bit heat inducing, but... Ooh, directly.
Mech destroyed.
Nice. I'm probably going to lose my hunchback this turn though. Where's the pity? Don't. Oh, straight to the centre doors though.
Under heavy fire.
Oh, and he's got a gun as well. No, live. Live, little Hunchy.
There's a hole in my armor. What can I do for you?
Okay, witness, you can't really move in any position, which is very good. Can you move anywhere with cover? There's very little cover on this map, you have to kind of just hide. Okay, you know what, I'm just going to move here. Can I move anywhere and shoot him in the arm? I'm very close and shooting him in the arm, this is a bad idea, but let's do this. Yeah, fuck it, Alpha strike this guy. Alpha, look at that missile. Pfft. How the hell did I do that? Okay, now I am going to...
Reporting.
Shit, can I get behind this guy? I can walk right up behind this guy and... You know what? Fuck it, that's what I'm going to do.
It will be done.
Shoot him with the shit guns I've got left.
Firing.
Oh, that was exactly what I wanted. All hits to his entity also. Now I can move Apex up. Nope, no I can't. I could jump Apex somewhere else. Oh, it's going to be toasty. Oh, it's very toasty. I only need one hit, basically. Let's not fire that. Still very hot. Still very hot. Okay, can I fire any of my guns without burning to death? I can fire one. Fuck.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Thanks, Apex.
Crap. No joy.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Getting a little toasty, Commander.
Okay, over here I can shoot you directly in the back. And I'm going to do that. I am very hot though. Okay, let's not do the lasers, those aren't working. Let's do one of the lasers. No, I'll do lasers next time when I get closer.
Badass.
Fuck. That's bad. He's going to kill my Hunchy again. Nope, he's going to retreat all the way back and then cower like a little baby. Get anywhere to shoot him. Shit, I can. Just run point blank and shoot him in the back. Killed by a commando, scratched to death by a little ant.
Firing everything I've got.
Yeah! That's exactly what I wanted. Nice work, little commando, and everyone survived the mission. Which I'm getting better at doing this time. Admittedly, I think it might be part of this random generation thing. For enemy lances doesn't seem to use up all the points they should. You end up with quite weak lances, so maybe I should just choose some of the random medium loadouts. Ooh, look at this hunchback. I can't believe they took out my AC-20 ammo in the first shot. That gun's really powerful. It's kind of basically a walking AC-20 platform. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's a bug by the way, that strange scrolly thing. Get that occasionally, even when I don't have my joystick plugged in, which is the usual cause of weird scrolls. So yeah, I need to find out how to report that. It's fairly minor if you just hold down. Yeah, there you go. You can basically counter it as long as you're clicking at things at the bottom. So you get your little report screen, and I'd say I did pretty well. Most of my guys didn't really take any hits. My hunchback tanked all the damage. Let's see how cleanly I kill these guys, which is apparently going to be very important for the campaign, because obviously you're going to have to be salvaging these things and you don't have to spend money on repairing them. Yeah, fairly cleanly. I mostly wiped people's arms and then their torsos. That guy's leg came off as well. Nice. like that, and now will ask me to take part in a survey, which I think is a pretty good way of doing that, because most betas just let you play, and then they have the forum and the bug reporting system. But this way it kind of encourages people to actually give feedback as soon as they've played a game, when the game's actually fresh in their mind. So hopefully this will help Harebrained Screams improve. Yep, I am going to actually fill that in. It'll just take me to my browser. So yeah, this game's looking pretty promising, to be honest. I look forward to seeing what they add to it in future.